Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
We've been through this before, okay? I don't really mind talking over this bit because we have been through this twice already.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him...
I've definitely never seen this before. Definitely never seen this before. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I'm straight.
Though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
But was he happy though?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Okay, what was that?
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company.
I've heard this twice already, please. I mean, we've never heard this before. Never seen this before, ever.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hate Mondays. Same. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Shock.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, CO. Nothing.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, left door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Did that just click? Did anyone else just hear that? Go on. Oh, it's the projector. Oh. Got it. My bad. That's my bad. It's still clicking even though I'm not in there anymore.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Cool. We're back in here. It's still up. There we go. Yeah, we're good.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Okay.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And down we go. Let's go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, this is the part we got to. The last two times we played this, they both crashed at this exact point, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to go any further. As far as I'm aware, we're still going though. So
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Am I going to just ignore this? If the light is on, call 914 immediately. Okay. There we go. There's escape right here, though. No, we'll do it. We'll listen to him. Okay, I kind of trust this narrator. Oh God. Well, it looks like there's nothing else for me to do except.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
There's another place up
Did he have
there.
the strength to find out?
How do I get up there? What if I turn them off? I'll turn them off. Oh, I'm not even ready anymore. Okay, never mind.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Which one am I? 427. There it is. Oh, there's my desk. Nice.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wait a minute, the one next to it though is 000.
Eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, there's something dodgy going on with these telly screens. What was that? It was like blue. See that again? Wait. This is what happened to 2, 4? No, what was it? 2, 3, 4. Is there any others like that? Private. That's just the same as mine. Aye, that is dodgy. Someone's been fired. 2 people have been fired.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
I'm not even listening
been
to the
under
game
someone's
anymore.
Control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He
Oh God, up we
refused
go.
to believe
To
it.
somewhere.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It was definitely
Had
possible.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Let's find out. Where am I? Oh, here we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Can I get up here?
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? I can't get. Okay. There has to be something I can do up there. There's no way all of that's just for nothing. I refuse to believe it. That's a big button. Mind controls. Mind controls. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're back. Where am I looking?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Ah,
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
why is it shaking so much?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
So I switched it off. I just did
Mysteries
that.
This strange building hold. But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Something's going to take me
Perhaps
away
his
the last
goal
second,
had
isn't
not
it?
been to understand, but to let go.
I can tell.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Seriously. What's that just random shack next to this massive building? And that car park's like half. There's just half a car park there.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Oh.
And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Well, considering I paid money for this game, that can't be it. So we're gonna try and do something else this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. We're turning all the computers off. That's awaiting an input. Bang. Input received.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't. I did not. I didn't do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes.
We're in here.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, I did. There's a lot to uncover in this room. Like what's in this boxes?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in
Coffee
the room.
nuts.
A room so utterly captivating that even though
Mondays,
all
number
your
one,
co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
There we go.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, this has no collision. So can I get on top of this? Wait, I can get on top of the photocopier. Okay, forget it. What did he say? The first open door on his left? No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Vanoy rents a fence. What? This thing moves?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Well, who's
you've
operating
gotten
it then?
off on the wrong foot here.
Well, who's operating this thing
I'm
then?
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I can jump
all
that.
this time.
I can jump that. Look, what?
There's someone. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I'm convinced there's a way to get down to one of those 2 doors. Danger everywhere. You're damn right. 2B1 or not 2B1. Oh, I'm not funny. No buckets past this point. Why?
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Well, why are they
Stanley
coloured?
walked through the red door.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh god, he's gone
Stanley
weird.
walked
And why
through the red door.
can't I get out? I'm pushing that envelope further though.
I still don't think we're
Why?
communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
I found it. I found the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yeah.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
There appears to be
let me
nothing.
stop you.
Oh, there actually is nothing.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
128.128.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels
Ceiling
leaps ahead
light,
of where we
64.
were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. Office space C. Okay, I'm gonna stop just looking at everything.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Honestly, it wasn't great. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but it was kind of good. You know, having a
so
third
we're
door.
getting somewhere. Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
I don't disbelieve
let's
you.
keep this party train
Is that even a
going.
word?
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough,
I don't doubt
compiled
him.
a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. What's this? Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil, Skid, Nicho, Nacho, Wyler, Hogarth, Mr. Okay. Did you know that was 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of something. How long did it take you to get the correct door? I did it first try. So how many steps have been taken? Is he going to say anything? Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I don't feel strongly against it, but I really didn't care for it.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Let
Not
me boot it
really.
up.
Okay. We're playing a new game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4
I'm still gonna be
hours of
4
play
hours.
to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
4 hours? I doubt it. I very much doubt if he's going to end up being 4 hours, but I'll humour him though. I'll go for a little bit. Really? I'll do it 10 more times if he doesn't do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll fuck this kid. Fuck that baby.
You heartless bastard.
I'm heartless. You were gonna try and make me do that for 4 hours. How am I heartless?
If it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
You've already given up after one attempt.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Play someone else's game? How?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Wait.
Aha!
What is this?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I have no
What's your
idea. This looks like the
backstory?
Fierce to
What is your
Fathom thing.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
I don't
Perhaps
think
for
that's what
some
it is.
sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Okay, no, it's you're just being a dick
Yes,
for the sake
that
of it now.
must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And
Really?
it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
All I know about this game is that we're in Wyoming, and I'm in some kind of lookout tower. There's a thing down there. Oh, it's the other way. What if I get down to there?
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Let me get to this thing. There's secrets?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No, you mother.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions.
That's
no
the best
path
part.
To follow. You can just go in any...
Oh, what a dick. There's no answer.
Heavens, we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to
I can
get us
squeeze
out
through
of
this
here.
gap.
Let's find another game.
No, I can squeeze through this gap.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No, let me get through. I can get through. I know I can.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay, fine, whatever. Didn't even want to play that game anyway.
Wonderful. See,
Rocket
this is
League?
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm lost. Why am I so big, small in
Okay, so
comparison
what
to the
exactly
rest of
do
this
we do here?
thing?
Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing
No,
that
let
there's
me
a
in one of the
ball of
cars.
some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
we
ball.
should run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Oh, God.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ah. Okay, looks like we're just putting that in the goal. Oh, I'm going faster. Whey.
Are you winning? Is this fun?
I'm going
Is it
really
better than
fast.
my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley,
Oh,
I
it's
have
gone
a
up.
thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely
No.
multiple balls
We're having
makes
more
for
one-
an
more than
even
one ball.
more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
No, I can't get this one in the fucking net.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing.
No,
doesn't
what
it?
the fuck am I doing?
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh God, there's loads of them now. I'm not stopping until I get this one in the goal. Where the fuck is it going? Here we go, here we go, here we go. All the way around, all the way around. There we go.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Pretty much,
Well,
yeah.
I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's
No, it's
fun.
not. No, it's not. No.
That's right. your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I
Why
let
has that
you,
bothered me
Stanley.
so much?
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or
Oh
boundaries,
my
video
God.
games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And
You're
since
a
you decided you didn't want to
bullshitter.
play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Fucking great, just give me the
I don't
ball
think
back.
You'll enjoy it as much, but who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
Damn
Take
straight.
care, Stanley.
Am I really just here now? Is this all it is? Is this it? This is really it. Pretty sure I know what to do here. Golasso!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh,
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
bye.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do
Oh.
it, you know.
I've gone even further. Gone even further. And I'm in an office of sorts. Let's have a wander through. Ah, it's the office, no? This can't be the office, it looks completely different. Wow, it really is. This is the office. And the office looks a bit different. A bit Half-Life-y. But you know what? It's fine. Is that where I'm supposed to be? I don't really know. Why is it meant to just go through like normal? Oh.
I
What
wonder
happened?
what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I wasn't listening to him, to be honest with you. I was completely just in my own head.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why do these computers
No
keep
matter
turning
how hard
on?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There we go. Ah! There's a second input. Smashing it. Where do we go from here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me think about this for a second. Okay, we can... Where shall we go from here? We can go back through here, maybe?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room.
Wait, it's saying
What a
something different
beautiful
now.
room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Okay, this guy, he's taking the piss a bit, okay? There's no need for that.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There's a big red button right there that I could press. So I'm going to press it. Where am I going? Where am I going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Sweet.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
What a knob.
No, not
I hate this guy. I hate him so much. I hate him. I hate him.
It was to the right. What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Just let me go back. I'll go to where you want. Okay, I just fucking... Please.
Let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely
This way. Why? Get out of the way of that. That red light is on. I need to call 914 again. Oh, we're here.
No.
Nice.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Is that is that the paperclip?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish.
Is that the
now.
paperclip?
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, great. Here we go. So we've just been taken back to the start.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Never mind. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait.
Why are there more doors?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story
How could I have moved the story?
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's say a Minecraft door open. What if I just go through one of the normal ones? Okay, no, it is different. Ah, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Oh, fuck. No. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure
You're absolutely
I've ever been
right.
on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Ooh,
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, we're back to the start again. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
How many times am I going to have to
What could it
restart?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't stop myself now. I have to switch these off. I'm sure there's an ending you can get for switching all of those off. Why are there no doors?
Okay, yep,
There's no
it's
doors.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. We're going back. Was that always open?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Here we go.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
What is this
Okay,
guy's
let's
problem?
head back the other way and retrace our steps.
So do we want the story or do we not want the story? What's going on? And, okay, the place is just broken now.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I mean, you just need to build the rest of the place and we'll be
I
fine.
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yes!
I
We
know you
win!
put in a lot of hard work, and it really
Smashed
paid
it.
off, so
I'm the best.
Good job.
The best at this.
Oh no.
Already, you're taking this away from me?
Right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square.
Okay, the other
and
door's
this
just
was
gone.
not one of those situations.
I'm trapped in here.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I mean...
All right, I've got a solution.
Seriously?
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Switch that off. Oh, we're going the other way. Okay. What? There's still no doors here.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll play with your line. Whoa, that sounds kind of weird. I'll do what your line says. Oh. We should finish this game of solitaire first and I'll be with you. We're just going through random bits of the building now.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Okay.
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
Gone all
forward,
weird.
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably
Okay,
conjured into
what the fuck?
being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Okay.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact
I don't know why I'm staring
byproduct
at the thing
of
so
one's
intently.
subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
Just making sure I
Now,
follow
if
the line
my
is what I'm doing.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office. Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
He's just saying a load of words now.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. Ba-dum. I can't go through the desk. Oh, this is a higher up. It's one of sticks. Here we go. Just recenter my mouse. Am I going the right way? Monthly ledgers. Corporate imbalances. Am I seeing this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, never mind.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, This fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. We'll study it for a bit. There's 5,872 leaves on it. It does, I just counted them. You mean you don't believe me? Asshole. Okay, we're following the line still.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
We're back at the
Line.
office.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What if I go this way? Okay, it's still there. What's this say? This one looks a bit different to this paper looks a bit different to the rest of them. Knowing your city. I can't read that, it's too compressed. Ah.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done
Back
this
here.
to us? And after we trusted you,
See, the paperclip's back.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Seriously? Okay, we're back on the line again, but it's surely going to take
Stanley,
us the same
I say
place.
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Okay.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and
Exciting?
Stanley forging a new path, a new story.
I don't
What it
think I
could
would
be
consider this
What do
exciting.
you want our story to be? Go wild.
How are we
Use
just
your
going in circles?
imagination.
We're going in
Whatever
circles.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready
Oh,
for
never
it.
mind. There we go.
Oh, no, not you again.
So this is
Stanley,
where I went.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Way. Whoa. Up and back into the ceiling. Perfect.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Nice.
From here,
Why is
the
this room
story
so
is in
round?
Our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So I
God,
know
I'm
that
knackered.
each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes...
Why am I still
then
going in
by all
circles? What am I
accounts,
doing?
The door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
This narrative's changed a bit as well. I used to have a choice. I can't go through the left door anymore. Fair enough.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Wait, which restart are we on?
Determined?
Wait,
So
find
now,
the
according
confusion
to the
ending
schedule,
scheduled.
I restart again.
Okay, and
Well,
then forget
am I
about
just
previous
supposed to
restarts. Stanley
forget?
attempts to play the story,
What
but
if
is
I don't want to
prevented.
forget?
Unable to go
My
anywhere and
mind
do
goes
anything, the game
blank
restarts
simply
its
because
own.
it's written here on this
Find the
this
line again. Begin
thing.
following the line.
Wall.
Find an identical replica of the office
Well,
that has been
who consulted
deteriorated.
me? Why don't I get to decide?
Attempt to
Why
make
don't
up a
I
story
get a say in
here.
all of this? Is it
Restart.
really?
There is no longer an office, simply
No,
black
it
space
can't be.
wonder
I don't
in the
want it to
blackness.
be.
Find a
I don't want
bookstore.
the game to
Get
keep
bored and leave.
restarting. I don't want to forget
Restart.
what's
The
going
narrator
on.
is
I
gone
don't want to
after
be
a long
trapped
time.
like
Stanley
this.
dies.
I won't restart the game. I won't.
You think
do
you
it.
have
I
it bad?
won't
I
do
fucking
it.
die
I
at the end of
won't
this.
Do it. And the timer stopped.
Okay.
Does that
Oh,
mean did we do it?
both doors
Did
led
we
to the same
break
place anyway.
cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Okay.
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Not really.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
That noise was not nice. I did not like that noise. Okay. So something gonna happen this time?
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There we go. What can we do from here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, what we could do is... what can we do? Maybe go to escape, maybe? Remember the place where it said escape before the place at the end? We can just go escape.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Just
to
speed
his
run this bit.
boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office,
What's the code?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
There we go,
any.
smashed
Stanley
it.
was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as
Ah,
possible,
shit.
he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
Sorry, narrator.
With some
Okay, what's
calming
it?
new age
I
music.
didn't mean to. Ah.
Feeling soothed and
yeah.
rejuvenated, Stanley
don't like when it
calmly
goes black.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Smashed it. Smashed it. Good. Bang. What if I wasn't ready to go through there, though? What if I just went back up? Oh, I can go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
You're damn right.
Why did Stanley do that? when
Don't
he
worry
knew
about
could
it.
Just lead back to his boss's office.
You don't know
that's
that.
a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
We're about to fucking find out. Okay. Oh, I can just go.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Okay.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's
Damn
that
straight.
keen eye for storytelling
You're damn right.
that you have.
You're damn
An
right I've
incisive
done it.
rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other.
We'll just
weaving
stay
a
here and
rich
play the piano.
tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I guess we're going back down. Maybe I can just do something with this. Maybe what if I put in the code? No, I...
Eight.
Whoa. I know that was an achievement before. I didn't fucking expect that. Okay, we'll go back down. Okay.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator. and
What else
going
do you want me
down
to do?
it. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Don't be a dick, narrator.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Is that what you think? Bitch, what? Try and stop me from going up. Try and stop
Did
me.
you think we were going to go forward down the spooky
No,
corridor?
you thought I was going to go down the corridor.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Damn straight.
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
It won't be.
The
It won't be.
suspense is killing me.
It won't be. Oh.
Oh my god.
Sound
It's the
effects.
boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
I will do.
Okay,
Right, there we go.
I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait.
Okay, you don't need to. No,
I need more time.
no, you
to
don't need
process.
more time to process anything. Seriously, we're gonna just stay here?
All right. I have fully come to terms.
If he stops it again, I
have
swear.
made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
There we go. You gonna stop fucking crying now?
Of course. Going back down. in the elevator.
Yes, we're going back
How
down the
did I not
elevator.
anticipate it? I mean,
Let's fucking
sure,
go.
now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Damn
I
straight.
had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
You know what we have to do now, okay? I really hope you understand that we have to do this now, okay? He hasn't said anything this time, okay? He hasn't said anything this time. This is concerning. Oh god.
You know what?
He's pissed.
I've just thought of something.
He's pissed.
Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you
What do you mean
realize
stop?
It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Oh
You
no,
and
no,
I,
no, no, no,
we
no,
have
no.
no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, don't be weird.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces
You're
from the
damn
very
right.
moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
What's this place?
And it's really all because of you. You're
Was that
the
there
one
before?
who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital
Okay.
and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you, which is why Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well...
Where's the
I've
boss's
gathered a
office?
little press conference for you.
Where's the boss's
so that
office?
You can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
What?
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Okay.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
This is mad. World's healthiest human being. We did it. How we did it, the pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. What the fuck is this? What is this? An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is.
Is that another
Just through
Minecraft
this
door
door.
sound effect? Stage door.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in
Check that
storytelling
box.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay,
Oh.
it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Okay. The dude who came up with pizza. It wasn't actually a dude, I don't think. Okay. It's nothing. What the fuck? Oh shit. It's a bit much, like, it's a bit much. That was a bit much. Oh god, the thing's changed. The corridor's changed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
Right. Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
I don't
room,
even
and
know
Stanley
anymore.
knew it perfectly well.
I don't know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime.
Okay, I'm not going to
although
listen
vast.
to him waffle
Good,
on.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we've done that. We think we've done this
Stanley
as well.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, I can either stay on the cargo lift, I can jump off the cargo lift onto the floor, or I could go back and walk through the red door. I don't know which one I want to do, honestly. We're on
Look,
this.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
This is it.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
This thing.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Oh, it's the door. It's the door.
She's been
Never mind.
waiting.
Never mind, never mind, never mind. Forklift. 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 Okay. You know what? We'll leave that alone. Another black room. Why end up at a fucking press conference?
That's her, Stanley.
Why
You
is that
need to be
swinging?
the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your
Why there's some
faith in
cigarettes on the
another,
floor?
then pick up the phone.
Okay. Where am I going to end up? Where am I going to end up?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
427?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Okay.
Oh, want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha.
What a
Oh,
prick.
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Bro.
They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Fuck you.
Sorry, but you're
Whoa.
in my story now.
Okay. Why not get in? You weird mannequin.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press U on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press X will do.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what
Well,
he's
that's
told to
changed.
do. Now
That's
he's
changed.
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press G.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
M to watch TV. There's a telly there.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that
turn
one
into a
day
clock.
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Need to spend time with the boys. Let's go.
So
Let's get out.
He went further. He imagined that he
I
came
can't even
to
get
two
near the
open
door, let alone
doors,
get out.
and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
You to prepare. Okay, let's go. Where is you on my keyboard?
As he wandered through this fantasy
Okay.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
This place is kind of
Down one path lay an
deteriorating.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved
We've
in
already
many
been through these
directions.
ones.
And down another was a game with a baby.
Oh,
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
this guy's just taking the piss out of me now. Tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Come
And so
on.
in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
Oh, and even the
How could
mannequin's
there
gone now.
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh, to go to sleep. Let's do it.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as
He goes
long as
to
he
bed.
remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Okay, that's
He
a bit
won't
far.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button,
Okay.
do not do it.
Right. Okay. Not doing it. Not doing it. Just waiting here. We're gonna wait here for something to change. Oh shit. I'm fucking knackered. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Simply not happening. Okay, fine.
You see?
Oh
Can he
god,
just not
I'm
hear
really
me?
just in here now.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
Oh god.
How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing. Okay, this is a bit far.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please, game end.
And I
That's
tried
not.
again.
That's not.
And
Okay.
Stanley pushed a button.
That's a bit far.
And I tried. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Done everything now, haven't I? I think. Probably haven't. There's probably a lot of shit I haven't done yet. That's open. New content?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What does that mean? I've never seen this before. Where am I going? Oh, it's more pitch black. You know shit's about to go down when it turns into the pitch black.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial
Game Factory.
success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More
delighting
game.
audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await.
I'm surprised that the narrator doesn't do this bit.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Ultra Deluxe. Okay, this better be good. It's another elevator.
So far, it's an elevator.
Last-
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Last time I was in an elevator like this, me and the narrator had a bit of a falling out.
Is it
Elevator's
broken?
not even going anywhere.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go.
Oh,
All
there
right,
we go.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley
Not
Parable
doing much
Ultra
for us
Deluxe,
right now.
mostly tedious. It's as if
Mysterious.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content,
Here we
Stanley.
go. It's an empty room with a jump circle.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay, so
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be
Ah.
something else, right?
why is the press to jump thing so low res? All right, I guess I'm not too asked about jumping in this game, to be honest with you. Okay, that's it. That's enough jumping for one bit. Okay, I can't just spunk all of my jumps in one go.
Goodness. Another elevator.
A second
Stanley,
elevator.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Apparently.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
What
the
box?
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait.
Here we go.
There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
This is the void. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
I'll check that after this.
Department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't
I
we
am
just
still with you,
reset the
narrator.
game,
Okay, I'm with you
and
through
we'll
this
try
one.
to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Well, back to basics, I'm assuming. Ah. Well, this is not the same, is it? What do you mean? But this is completely normal. This is how the game always was. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're walking through the office. We're stuck.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Just give me a second, narrator.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
I'm kind of torn now. I kind of want to go against him. He just called me a dork. What a knobhead. Okay, this looks like just the old place anyway, so fuck it. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see this
never mind.
cunt out.
You're not a dork. Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Okay.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The British Academy of Film and Television Arts. The Last of Us, but they just plastered Stanley Parable above it. So it's a bunch of screenshots and stuff. Oh, there was a demo for it. Small because it happened, absolutely. Oh. Okay, this place looks alright. Can't get on that for some reason.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds
What's with the
to be
accent?
every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yeah, it was mainly just elevator stuff. There's Minecraft. Ah, now I can put this on the main channel.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games,
not what they say.
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The serious room. Can I still do that? Can't activate console.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yep.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
We're going down
Wait.
somewhere?
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no.
Oh.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't think they were. There's a nice one right
Honestly,
here.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Unfunny?
Gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Is it? So there's another good one there. You just like smudged it for some reason.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You're a
You can tell
bit.
me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
What's
What's
this?
this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well,
Oh, that's
well,
gone.
yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's
God.
always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. There it is.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button,
Yep.
you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
That's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
Yeah, neither do I.
I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
True.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was...
Really?
Well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's... Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
The exit's gone.
The button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
How do we get out of
Where
here?
did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've...
Oh, God.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A year?
Never sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich...
I'm so sorry. He's gone. He's gone. Let's go. That fire alarm's going off.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the...
Come on. Where did that plant come from?
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Okay. There's leakage. There is leakage. Okay. That's happened. That just happened. If this collapses enough, I can walk out. Oh, wow. Oh god, it's gone night again. It's gone all scary again. It's gone all cry of fear on us. How long has it been? Okay. Oh. It's just a barren wasteland. We'll walk through then, I guess, because there's not much else we can do. But when do we end up? Okay. Okay, in case you missed that, just in case you missed that, we walked through the office normally, and then we found this. New content. So, boom, boom, we're going through.
You see, Stanley, I've
Yeah.
been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about
Really?
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
It was
The
disappointing.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget
Yes.
this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one
Oh, wow.
step even further. Which is why I'm
Okay.
very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Where is it? Okay, we have reconnected. Stanley Parable 2. I really hope you didn't miss that. I very much hope you didn't.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Taste the
It's
sequel.
future-oriented. It's
Taste the
signaling
sequel.
Progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Where's that? Wait, there's two Stanleys.
Now, to be clear,
Huge.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
This way for the show floor. Oh, nice. I'm on the red carpet. Get my picture. Wait, there's a bus. There's a bus of new content. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're getting in. This random red stall here. It's like a museum
Here we
of
are.
content.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I very much doubt it. I very much doubt it. But let's see then.
For
Fine.
the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Let's have a look.
Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
What the
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
No, it's
But
okay.
of
My new
course,
name
in
is
the
Jim.
final
Let's
game, this
fucking
button will say
go.
your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim
Okay,
to
fine.
really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you.
Let me play it then.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself.
So you really still going?
Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
Can I
and
do
as
my bit
Jim,
now?
Watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Let me
If
do my
so,
bit.
Then please step forward and press the button.
Okay, I'm walking up the stairs, playing Stanley Parable. My name is Jim. Okay, as we all know, famously, my name is Jim.
Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
It said my name. It said my name. It said my name. Holy shit! I can't believe it. Will it happen again? Will it happen again?
Jim.
It hits even harder the
can't
second time.
believe
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I don't know what to do anymore. I need it again. I need it again. I need it again.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim
It's-
button away.
No.
Otherwise soon you'll start to lose
Jim,
all sense
no,
of
no.
who you actually
Jim.
are.
Jim.
That I needed to get my gym high. I needed to become high on gym. Who actually am I anymore? I don't know. All I know is Jim. I don't know anymore. Can I press these buttons? No. Okay, fair enough.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the... An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes,
Epilogue?
yes, it would go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later.
Huh. What's this? Collectibles. Oh, the jump circle.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Nice. There we go. Pretty simple. Let's make sure I don't like miss anything here. Please, no screenshots. The Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, step niece. Obviously.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step niece it is.
Brilliant.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving
here?
on.
It's in here.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I'm not going to go down it just yet in case it is actually infinite, because I want to check out the other stuff. Okay, that's just where we come out of. There's a big thing here. Standing by the reassurance bucket. We're getting a bucket? There's merch? Is there actual merch?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
A bucket.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Really?
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
Yeah.
the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I didn't know the narrator was allowed to swear.
Can you feel it?
What the
The
fuck
glow
is
of
wrong with
comfort,
him?
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Really?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should
don't
be
think
an
so.
award if it isn't already.
What's this? What was that noise? Okay, I think we've done everything on this side of things. We'll go through eventually, you know. That's the exit over there. Okay. So we just get a new achievement
Now
now?
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel.
Alright, fuck you, man.
Satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will
I'm
happen.
sure you do, pal.
What
Anyway,
else?
what a knob.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We've got this giant Stanley statue. Oh, what is that?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley
Am I even
Parable
getting any
2,
closer to it?
You'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly
Why is it so far away?
is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You
Gee.
simply collect all of them, and then you move the
What's
hell
all this
on with
shit
your
around it?
remarkable life.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Looks like we've got them to look out for.
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Okay, the exit's been blocked off. For some reason. Why has it been blocked off? Ah, it's up here. Never mind. Okay, we've done everything in there now. Pretty cool.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Pretty
Ready
much.
to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you
Okay.
think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. What was that noise?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Kind of.
Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
We'll try that
this
again.
This is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
What?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original
Ooh.
Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would
Maybe.
need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mental. Absolutely mental. It definitely says the Stanley Parable 2.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked
The
for a
balloons are
company
here.
in a big building.
We have
where
the balloons
he was
again.
Employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Doesn't look so much
And
different
then
so
one
far.
day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh,
Something that
there
would
it is.
forever change Stanley.
The Stanley Parable 2.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Well, we've been going for a bit, for quite a while now, so I'm gonna end the game. I'm gonna end the stream here.